The most important word in American marketing is the word new. Guess what? This is actually the oldest item I have in my show. This was originally created way back in, I think it was 1933. And the woman who found it had found it at a yard sale and bought it purely out of curiosity, not even knowing what it was. It took a little bit of research and play to find out that it was an old-fashioned weeding tool. And they were so impressed at how well it did its job that they actually started up the company again. It's one of my favorite stories. I get to introduce you to Kathy Stroher. It was her mother who founded it at a garage sale. Kathy is now part of the family-owned and operated business. I love that now you're bringing colors to me with the handles and down here at the bottom. Kathy, it's good to see you. How's business been and how are you?
Busy, busy, busy. It's all good. It's all good.
This is an ancient tool, but sometimes the old ways are still the better ways.
Isn't it something else? Turn of the century technology, 1913, over 100 years, this tool has been around, and it's just so simple, and it lets you remove weeds without bending over, without kneeling down. There's no twisting, there's no pulling. It is just so simple, and you just let the tool do the work for you. And all you have to do is just put it over the center of the weed, push it into the ground, and you lean.
Yeah.
And that is, I didn't lean over, I didn't bend down. I'm standing up the whole time. And the thing is that's just, it's a lever. And so it's just super simple technology. And there she is, you can tell that she's just standing up the whole time, dandelions, thistles, crabgrass, anything with the taproot on it. And the most important thing is that you're getting that root and you're not bending over.
Yeah, because the whole
we can get down, it's getting back up. That's a problem nowadays.
Yeah, I agree. I so agree. You and I have joked and talked about this before. My father taught me to be at war with dandelions. And,
Yes.
and my father would be out on his hands and knees in the yard with a screwdriver trying to pop dandelions out. And this is so much, it's a simple fulcrum. I brought out a piece of carpet. And by the way, these carpets are going to be coming up a little bit later on. I want you to see the way it works, okay? It will grab a hold of almost anything.
That's the magic. So that's what's going on underneath the ground that we don't get to see. But when you push this tool into the ground, like right there, it's grabbing that root.
Yep.
You lean the tool and it pinches around the root, brings it right out of the ground. It is just the simplest concept.
It's
but
brilliant.
1913, they were so smart and they made things that worked, made things that stuck around. Look at that. It just is genius. It's absolute genius.
So is this. They actually, you knew guys would buy this, so you made pictures instead of words.
We did.
You're brilliant. You center it, you press it, you lean it. And the reason why they did that, again, how long did the one that your mom buy at a garage sale, how long did it sit in the garage before somebody figured out what the heck it was used for?
Yeah, here it is right here. I always like to keep it with me. This one was made in 1913. This is the one that my mom bought.
Nice.
When I was just a kid. And so we, as you can see, we didn't really change it. There's nothing to change. It's a beautiful, ingenious tool. But now the handle is made with bamboo and the head is solid steel. We powder coat it so it doesn't rust. And as you mentioned, we got these beautiful colors, which are only available on QVC. You cannot get these colors anywhere else. And it's nice, soft, cushy foam. So it feels really good. You can use it all day long and your hands are going to feel great.
Yeah.
But it's just so simple. Just put it over the weed, push it in, lean, and the tool does the work for you. It just pinches around that root, brings it right up.
No bending
So
over.
simple, no work, no effort. It's just a beautiful, beautiful thing. Get all those weeds.
I've got it
no effort.
In yellow and red. Both the yellow and the red are now very, very popular. I've got it in blue. I also have it in green. And the nice thing about this, the way in which it's made, by the way, Kathy and her family, the reason why they made it out of bamboo is because bamboo is a very quickly renewable resource. So instead of cutting down trees that take generations to grow, bamboo can grow up to 3 feet in a day. So and it's one of the most durable materials that's out there. So
Right.
there was a lot of thought that went into this. When you buy a good tool, it can last for a lifetime or more. So it feels good knowing, Kathy, that when people are buying this from you and me, that 100 years from now, someone just
Right.
like your mother is going to find this in a garage and go, "What is that thing?"
What? What is this? What
And
is
it'll
this
still
contraption?
work. It'll still do
know.
its job.
It's just an ingenious design. And I just love that it's still around, even with all the newfangled, tools out there. This one is still so great,
Yeah.
so simple, and it works.
I've seen so
I
many
love it.
newfangled high-tech, attach it to your cordless drill type of tools
Right,
to try to get
right,
weeds out. This thing just works simply. And I've got to
right.
tell
And
you,
you,
I'm a big fan. First of all, I'm a big fan of Kathy's and her whole family.
aw,
I pick on Kathy's sister like she was my sister.
she misses you. She
I miss
misses
her
you.
too. I remember picking on her for her turquoise-colored cowboy boots once. Do you
Oh
remember
my
that?
gosh, she is a fashionista. She knows how to do it.
I'm also a fan of the tool because I've used it. And
Thank you.
dandelions, as pretty as they are, I want to get them out of the yard. And this is
Yeah.
the easiest way. And I'm not spraying chemicals. I've got dogs. I won't do that. This is how they were getting weeds out of the yard at the turn of the century. And not this century, the one before it.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. Which century are we in? I know.
So Kathy,
It's great.
there's no app I have to download to my phone?
No
I
app,
love
there's no
that.
batteries.
I love
And most
that.
likely we don't have to ask our children to help us figure out how to use it.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's my favorite part.
I've got it on Easy Pay as well. You're looking at 4 payments of $9.19. Today is the day about I can't wait till spring. And that means all my lawn and garden items have 4 or more Easy Pays. Double check that, Scott, because I think it is also for lawn and garden. If I'm wrong, I'll correct myself, I promise. Okay? All right? Kelsey, do we have the card that I started the show off with that has the breakdown for Easy Pay? And I'm not saying Scott's wrong because he's my boss and he's much smarter than I will ever be. Kathy, it is always good to see you. You and your family, I wish you the very best. We've got a lot more coming your way as we continue with this version of Outdoors with Dan.
Thank you, Dan.
Be well, my friend.
Have a great day. Have a great day.